All right, you guys, today's podcast is going to be a little different. It's going to be the outside edition. It's going to be raw as fuck edition. Just got off work. I think you can maybe see the sawdust all over me. But sometimes it's just got to be like this, you know? You just got to make shit happen. And I had this plan with Justin Harper. Justin Harper is a local tennis, basically a pro. He's a comedian. He does some entrepreneurship type stuff. He's a bad mofo. He's ripped. Just a gnarly dude. So anyways, yeah, check this one out, and I'm gonna go ahead and be that guy. I'm stepping into the YouTube lingo here. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'm realizing all the effort that goes into these things, so might as well start asking people for that, you know what I mean? So it's not worth it, you know? It's still worth it, but still, I want to do a service to my guests, and I want to do them a service as big as possible. So if you guys like it, share it. That means a lot to me and my peeps. So yeah, stay tuned. But yeah, this is all off the cuff, dude. I was like, I think we're both in the frame, like perfect right here.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty sick.
So yeah, I've been watching, like, I'm not sure how much you geek out on YouTube, other YouTubers, but I didn't start geeking out on other YouTubers until I started doing it.
For sure, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's everything, right?
Yeah.
So like, I always watch Tucker Carlson.
Okay.
Or listen to him, right? Mm-hmm. And I noticed, you know, it's either his thumbnail that he's using, or it's actually his. I know for a fact it's his backdrop too.
Yeah.
Like, he goes, I'm not sure if it's on purpose or what, but there's always like a different location, like outside, or he's on a stage, or he's in just different locations, and I think that kind of draws people's eyes, get their attention.
Oh, I haven't seen this one. It's kind of it's like something different.
Yeah, and then I noticed, and I started noticing like other like big people that are like influencers or YouTubers, and I noticed the same thing. But I also think that they also, like, I'm trying to get this guy. He's a big Bitcoin guy.
Okay.
And down in San Clemente, and I'm telling him, dude, I will come down there.
Yeah.
Right? I will come to you. You're higher than me.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'll come to you. What you tell me 30 minutes, it will be 30 minutes. Right. And you actually see that sometimes. You see people respecting other people's time. And they're on a timer. They're like, okay, I know we're on.
They're busy. Yeah.
Yep. We're on you know, you're interviewing Donald Trump, and that's how it was with like Theo Von. He was like, I know we're on, you know.
Yeah.
Theo's a legend, though.
Dude, I think he's fucking hilarious. Bro, I was watching him, I guess you'd say on the way here, dude, but yeah, he just has some of the most off the cuff shit.
Dude, I love it because I feel like Theo Von is like my stoner version of me.
Okay.
Like he's like that, but not on anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I can release and be at that level of just fucking around and not caring and saying just stupid shit. I can only get to that level when I'm super stoned with like my wife or something.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there with like Bernie Sanders, and he says some fucking goofy shit like Donald Trump.
And it throws even off like the top guys. Yeah.
Yeah. And you just watch him kind of do that, you know, he does that little look at me.
Yeah, dude.
He's iconic, bro.
So I saw one today, and it's like this chick's like, so like Pikachu, right? Like, what's his tail shape like? And he's like, oh, let me, like, he does this thing like, I'm gonna fuck it up. Let me think about it.
Yeah.
Pikachu, oh, he's dirty. She's like, what? Oh, and it was Candace Owens.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, she's super fucking legit, like not expecting a curveball.
Yeah, because
and it's like so subtle, dude.
You know, they're going like, whatever his comment is.
Yeah.
They're going, what does he mean by that? You know what I mean? Like, what's his? I don't understand where he's coming from.
It's so open.
Yeah, because he's just him.
Oh, he's dirty.
I love it.
Yeah.
I've been watching more stuff like that. You know, you get analytical about yourself.
Yeah, it sucks, bro.
Yeah, it's a crazy world that I've stepped into, because you're trying to stay confident, but at the same time give zero fucks, right? Yeah. So you like to analyze yourself, which might fuck up your confidence too, but yet shush everybody up. You know, like if people are going to make comments or, you know, say at the workplace, people are like, oh, I seen your YouTube and you should do this. It's kind of like,
Right.
you have to be open. You have to be just flexible.
Yeah.
Like if people want to bash you and be like, oh, I wouldn't have done that. You know, you have to, okay, mute.
Correct.
Muted.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to be friendly and nice, like, oh, you know, that'd be cool. Then you know, you should do this. Then I go, oh, okay, yeah, I'll listen to you, you know, but everybody's got something to say.
Everybody's got something to say. So it's weird that I thought about this today, then that we might talk about this, because I think the same thing. And it makes it more difficult. And somebody once told me, don't fucking look. Like, you know, online, don't look. And I get that. And it's still not easy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, I don't like have like social anxiety. I say I have social media anxiety.
Yeah.
Because like I can talk on a stage in front of 200 people.
That takes balls.
Doing comedy. But like if I'm going to put up a video, that's why like my shit, I have only like anything I've ever advertised or posted like video wise, I did like one time.
Yeah.
And like that was it. I didn't push it. And now I'm like, fuck, should I do more? Like if I was less critical on myself, circling back to that, would I have put out more and would I have gotten further, or has it made me better? You know,
dude,
I don't know.
You get into this world of like, I had to mentally get fit before I even started doing this. Okay. Because I'm a self-conscious person. Yeah. I'm self-aware. You know, maybe I don't have the most confidence in the world, whatever, right? Yeah. But I had this calling to do this, you know? And I was like, I'm not going to be a bitch and not do it, right? Correct. That's just bitch shit. Yes. So I'm like, I got to do it. So literally, like, as I was building my studio for like literally 6 months, I would just, whenever I would self-think about, you know, your mind goes in these weird avenues and you just start thinking about who's going to say something or. Correct. You could probably spit somebody off the top of your head that you know in the back of your head is like judgmental of you or something, right? Maybe a family member or a friend. But anyways, my brain would go down that road and I'd be like, who gives a fuck? I don't care about that person. I don't care about those people. I don't care about that group. So anyways, I had to mentally condition myself. Now that I'm in it, going back to what you just said, you only posted something one time. Does that chair fucking suck?
No, I'm cool. I'm just like, my back kind of itches, so I was just scratching on this.
Grab that other cushion if you need to.
Oh, I'm cool.
But I had, you know, now that I'm in it, I'm like, okay, I've got to harden up even more. Correct. You know, I've got to. No, I agree. You don't want to go in it with just one foot, right? You don't want to just do one post and one this, one that. True. Fucking commit. Run it. Run it, own it. Yeah. Everything. Just fucking go full bore. Overdo it rather than underdo it. Yep. And if you liked that one thing that you did, but maybe you got some controversial comment. Yeah. And it's slowing you down, right? You know, you're like, oh, that I was gonna run with this, but somebody said this. Fuck that, dude. Fucking run it. No doubt. Yeah. No, for sure. But dude, you're further ahead than me, dude. You've been doing this for how long? It's probably like 5 years, dude. Of like 5 very uncommitted, trashy. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Like, very little. I feel like I'm a little uncommitted. Yeah. What do you say you're at? Do you have like a number in your head, like a week or a month or whatever? Like, I'm gonna pump one out a month. The video? Yeah. I was doing one every other week. That's how it originally started. And it would be like, all right, like fucking Saturday, depending on whatever time of year, Saturday, Sunday, can you film with me? Sure, we come. People come up, we fly, we film. And then I'll spend the week because it fucking takes forever, bro. That's the other thing too. Once I got to start fucking with the computer, I'm like, fuck this shit. So you figure if you shoot for 45 minutes on a flight, that's not that long. Well, you got to watch that just to fucking start. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just to fucking break down what you don't want. Right. And then if you're not super fluid with the program, now you're like, oh, fuck. Like, you're like YouTubing shit. Like, okay. Oh, I made it a little cooler. Make it a little cooler. Make it a little cooler. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Yeah. I remember when I was at your house doing your floor, and I don't think I'd done anything yet, but I told you I was going to do it, and you were like, yeah, dude, it takes me like... For 1 hour of film, it takes me like 4 hours of just back work, right? Yeah, like editing or whatever. Yeah. And that is no joke, dude, because you're messing around with stuff, you're tweaking shit. I'll probably listen to one video through its own thing. Now I'm learning how to do everything, right? And then I'll make notes on it now. Okay, minute 21. Yes. This is good. This is good. And then I'll go back and I'll start to edit it.
Right.
And then I'll edit the whole thing and then watch the whole thing edited.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So now you're at another.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
what I learned is so key about those notes that I made up front.
Uh-huh.
Say you made this full edit. It's a different version. It's a CapCut.
Yeah.
You know, say this one's an hour.
Yeah.
And then your CapCut version that you're going to put on YouTube is like 50 minutes.
Right.
But then you want to go back in your camera roll or your whatever it is, and you want to, a week later, just do some highlight reels on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
Then you have those notes from your notepad.
Correct.
You're like, oh, yeah, there was a banger when Justin said this. You know, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
So just the nuances that go into it is just...
So then you have a separate folder for all that bullshit. And then you're cut, like, sometimes I'll try to save it right then. You know what I mean? And just like, there's fucking control something, shift B, fucking plus sign. Well, you know what I mean? Save that little clip or whatever the fuck it is on. I use Final Cut Pro. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's like, and so
you do everything off your GoPro?
Yeah, correct. Just 2 GoPros.
2 GoPros?
2 GoPros, yeah. And then I got to like sound match them, which I'm fucking retarded. So that takes me probably longer than it should.
Yeah.
And then another thing, so say again, there's 45 minutes. I watch the whole thing because I clip out before I do the same thing. I have a book of notes from like every episode. It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I clip out all the things I don't want. You know what I mean? And then the mics, like if we're talking like this and air traffic controller, somebody says something, it shuts us down. And they get, you know what I mean? So maybe they say something cool, you know? But most of the time it's fucking garbled, you know, transmissions. And then like, you got to section that out.
Wow, yeah, you're challenged on that.
Yeah, and then say like, you didn't know that because you've not really been in a plane. You know, so now I know to explain to people, hey, we'll just stop and then continue. But then you got to like cut to where it sounds like kind of normal and then come back over here to where it sounds like it flowed.
Yeah.
And there's times I've taken out like fucking 3 minutes of video, boom, and then like, all right, how can I make this like stay real and on topic, but like transition, you know?
I'm going to make sure that's stupid. I get real paranoid about my phone.
Oh, got you.
Sometimes,
yeah.
So one time, literally that billionaire chick was on my show, you know, a couple weeks ago, and my alarm went off. Because I have 1 million alarms in my phone.
Yeah.
They go off every freaking hour. My wife loves it. But so when my alarm went off, it stopped recording.
No.
Right? Like if you got a phone call.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. If I get a phone call at any given moment.
Yeah.
I think it would shut that down.
Yeah.
But I think we're still.
So the GoPros will shut off and overheat all the fucking time, dude.
Oh, really?
And like, yeah, or when I first started too, my audio panel in the plane, it was like old or outdated. So it was just like super fuzzy in the background.
Yeah.
I put like this capacitor on my alternator to eliminate, you know, background noise.
Because you probably get feedback through.
And I don't know until I'm fucking go to edit and somebody just came from like, you know, a distance. And I'm like, I got bad news, dude.
I know, dude. I don't want that to happen, bro. That's why I get freaked out. But
and it's not because of me, but it's just I value the other people's time.
For sure. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm so worried about that. But I know that I watched a YouTube on how to YouTube, and it was
that's
like
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, that's my life now, is YouTubing how to do everything in life.
And then I get like, fuck these guys. All they do is teach people how to YouTube.
I know.
You're not a real YouTuber or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But you look at how many views, and it's like 1.9 views, and you know they're monetized and making fat bank.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a crazy world we live in, dude.
Bro. So like my day-to-day job, I do PE for kids with disabilities, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's these big smart boards on all the classrooms, and sometimes the teachers will put on like, you know, fucking I'll just make up a name, moving with Joe. And they're like, all right, we're gonna 1, 2, and they have looking outfits like he's wearing like a miner's helmet and he's dressed like, you know, a 5-year-old would like. And there's millions of teachers playing this every day, and I'm like, do I gotta just fucking nut up and get in a little outfit and do a dance, dude?
Probably.
Yeah. Or go way further.
Yeah. There's people that I think there was a lady that she's huge on YouTube, and I have a friend with a daughter that's autistic, and he was telling me she made a video just like, I don't know, like in her phone or something, and so that her when she was at work, her autistic kid could watch it.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. And that's how she got started. And she realized like her friend or her babysitter was like, dude, you do, like, that's working. And so she started recording herself and putting it out on YouTube. And she's being corny and
For sure. Yeah.
retarded, we would say, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like
being a goofball, dude. Like
being a
you're
goofball.
selling it. You're selling it. Yeah.
What were those guys called? The Wiggles? Do you remember the Wiggles?
Yeah.
So she's doing stuff like that, and now she's a gazillionaire.
Good for her.
On the
dude.
beach, dude.
That's fucking sick.
Dude, it's just a weird world we live in. And when I started this YouTube, when I started this whole idea, the whole thing that this was about was there was a million reasons why I should do it. Okay. I don't want to bore you with it, but
no, it's cool.
One of the main things was I was going to have conversations like this midway through. Commercial for Des Res. Right?
Oh, yeah.
That was the main thing.
Yeah. Just doing donuts in the van.
Yeah. But as I get into it and time goes on, I'm like, okay, no, I would like to get more viewers because I want people to know, I don't want to waste your time. We all have valuable time.
That's for sure.
And I want to do a service to everybody. So I want to get better quality video, audio, everything. And I want to push it hard because I want, whatever it is that you do for a living, I want you to make more money. I want Jess Sisson to get more business. Yeah. I want Abby to get more followers and fitness people. Like I want
that's true.
Hook everybody
so you
up.
Do it from like an angle of service more than like,
Exactly. Like I want people to have a come up.
Yeah.
And also I'm thinking, well, if I'm going to talk about Whoop every so often, or if I'm going to mention, certain things about crypto, I might as well, you could monetize it. You can get affiliated marketing.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
And it's just like, why not?
Yeah, I'll take. I need money, dude.
I'll be a sellout.
Our plane's out of gas. We gotta.
Dude, this is a tough world we live in, dude.
Sellout.
I'm a sellout. Everybody's a sellout.
Yeah.
Who's not a sellout?
Yeah, I told that to somebody. They're like, "Oh, I don't want to be like a sellout musician." I was like, "Sell out and then write whatever you want."
Yep. Even if you're not a sellout, you're a sellout. Because look at like Andy Frisella. You know who Andy Frisella is?
No.
Love the guy. No disrespect at all. But nobody even. He has a big podcast.
Okay.
Right? Huge. He's the one that owns First Form.
Okay.
Athletic brand.
That's the good shit.
But what I'm saying is he always talks about how he doesn't have any sponsors. He could make millions and millions and millions. Mm-hmm. I think that gets him more viewers. So he's monetizing, not monetizing,
Well, yeah. I mean, I think too, it's just being honest, being true to yourself and what you really want.
He's a solid dude.
Yeah. Like that's one thing you can't duplicate authenticity.
No.
So you just try to be yourself. And
hey, you want to go get a cup of coffee?
Yeah, let's do it.
I do 16-hour fast all the time, but so I'm not even really. I'm in the 20-hour zone here, and not even really trying right now.
Really?
Yeah, I get busy and.
Do you feel different, like committing? I've never.
I do. I feel like Einstein right now. My brain's honestly.
No shit.
When they say the mental clarity with fasting, and they say really at day 2, day 3, the mental clarity is insane. I know a guy that does it all the time. He's like, dude, I feel like, what is that movie with Bradley Cooper?
Oh yeah, fucking Limitless.
Yeah,
dude.
You know how that is.
Yeah,
he's like, dude, he comes in. He's sometimes at work. He's like, what do you want to do? And he's literally just been fasting.
Oh yeah.
But his body is. To me, you just burn off all these toxins, right? And your body goes into a natural state.
Cleanse, kind of. Yep. I guess, yeah.
But and ketosis and all. There's a lot. There's a lot that goes on. But
yeah.
Yeah, it kind of got chilly, dude.
It did. I like the cloud cover though. I like that we actually have fucking weather instead of just wind.
Yeah, I know. That's so nice, huh? I think we got some more rain next Monday or something, or Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. Yeah,
our weather's a little ADD right now.
Yeah,
can't decide what to do.
But I'm gonna go snowboarding on Monday.
Are you?
With my daughter.
Sick.
That's back to that. I skipped all last season, and we're gonna go up Monday, do a little shredding, but that'll be nice. She said she went up right today.
Did she really?
She said that I think they got 18 inches like last night or in the last couple of days.
Nice. Yeah. That's fucking sick.
So that was much needed. But
I can't wait to go with the new setup.
Yeah.
See how it works. It looks, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So it's just a boot, right?
It's like steps in sideways, click, click. It's like the Burton setup.
Yep.
Yeah.
So is it?
Or no, maybe
all underneath the foot, or is it?
No, it's on the sides. On the sides. It's on the sides of like the ball of your foot, and then the other side and the heel. The heel
so that's like, is this brand new?
I think in the last year or two.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't know if they still had that technology going? Because I know that came out like 10 years
Remember
ago.
the stomp in, like
Yep,
that
the
one,
stomp
yeah.
in, the clip in.
So this has a back on it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you actually are going to have like on the heel side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some input.
I see.
And it's supposed to be good, but like honestly, the main reason I got it, we're in Italy and we're just fucking met this other couple, and they're like this older, like honestly they didn't look cool, but they just start talking about like off-roading and four-wheeling and Jeeps and then mountain biking. I was like, oh, these guys are fucking rad, dude.
Yeah.
And like, so we became homies. And then in the airport, like they're beside us in line, like leaving back to America. And the guy's like, oh, a Volcom shirt. You like a lot of Volcom stuff? I was like, yeah, pretty much. He goes, oh, my son works for the company, dude. Oh, if you ever want, like, let me know. I'll just take you down to the store. And it's like everything, Yeah,
dude,
and,
that's a plug right there.
Yeah. And I was like, well, what about like snowboards? And I haven't been snowboarding, but I was like, if I can get a hookup on one, now's the time. He's like, oh, I'll message you, dude. So he hits me up. He's like, yeah, you can get half off or whatever.
Ooh, damn. I was like, half off?
So I'm going to go for the coolest, newest shit. You know what I mean?
For sure. That's when you do that.
Try it out. Yeah. Because I've had the same snowboard prior to that since I was 19.
Me too.
Really?
Up until last year or 2 years ago, I bought a new board and bindings and boots and everything. But I was rocking 20-year-old, 25-year-old shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son, he's in ski and snowboard club. He took it and fucking like blew it out like first night out.
It still works,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just,
it still works.
But the new technology is pretty good. I did notice my board was, they got different styles and
flexes and
all
everything,
these different shit that was not a thing 25 years ago.
It wasn't a thing.
But they're like, what are you gonna do? You gonna do butters or are you gonna do whatever? And I'm like, butters?
I was like,
fucking butter.
I'm mostly going to slide down
manual?
the hill.
Yeah. Oh, I'll do a manual. A butter. Yeah, manual. I'll do that. But that's because now I'm old and I don't want to go huck it off a 80-foot gap.
Yeah.
But I'll do. That's kind of like once I get back to snowboarding a lot.
Yeah.
I want to be butter master, dude.
Yeah. I think so too.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
You can see these guys that are just.
Yeah, it looks rad. I see because it's a little less. Yeah, and it's a little. You're not breaking bones.
Is it gay? Actually, is it like synchronized swimming if you think about it?
Not if we don't do it together.
Not if we're not.
We can come up with it. We just invented a new sport, dude.
It's kind of like It's kind of like those skiers that ever see those skiers that are all. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not that gay, but
it's not that gay. But it's cool because it's super cool. Technically. I kind of look at it as like the Flatland BMX.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Which is cool. That I saw a thing. It's like the 30th or 35th anniversary of Rad.
Yeah.
The movie Rad, and they're going to show it like in some theaters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be rad. I would go.
That would be rad.
I would go see that for sure.
I would too. So cool.
Yeah. So yeah, dude. So what was I? Oh yeah. So you're comedy, dude.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to ask you about that. How in the fuck did you get into that?
It's something I've always wanted to do. So like all right. So back when I was in college, my cousin and I were roommates, and we were, this is what we were doing. We were going around fucking painting curb numbers, dude, to make money, right?
Right.
And like we both have sold stuff before. We both have like, pizzazz, like we can talk in front of a crowd. And so people would knock on the people's door and they'd open it. And it wasn't just like, hey, can we paint your curb? Like, hey, what's up, man? We're the patriotic cousins. We're going around raising patriotism and painting curbs, painting the flag on it. And people were like, oh yeah, we'll do it.
Upping your sales skills for sure. Like,
dude, my first job, I sold vacuum cleaners door to door at 16. I sold fucking Kirby's, dude.
You knew you had to put some effort
so I could like chop it up a little bit, you know what I mean? But like, fuck, dude, we're making like 500 to 800 a day. And this isn't like,
damn.
I don't know, I gotta go back like 2002.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And we're just hustling every day, you know what I mean? Working, dude, like using full sales skills, getting like neighbors' names. Oh, yeah,
Dave. What were you selling?
Curb paintings.
That
fucking came unclear. The numbers, the curb numbers, addresses.
Yeah.
And we put the little American flag next to it.
What a lucrative business, though.
Dude, we hustled, bro. We made so much fucking money. And then by the end of it, dude, this is a long story, but by the end of it, like one thing led to another is they used to do that show your KCAL. Do you remember that? Like, who can like advertise KCAL the biggest? You'd win like a Toyota truck, like $10,000. And so we're living in San Bernardino and we're doing this at the time. We're hearing that all the time while we're in the truck going, house to house. And this dude has his garage open and there's a giant KCAL banner.
Yeah.
Right. And so we're like, fucking, let's put that on the bed of the truck while we're doing this work. We'll take a bunch of pictures, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we started doing like, because we're painting the flag, and raising patriotism. At one point, we were taking an American flag with us, dude. Like, we were carrying it, dude. Like,
Dang,
really?
You guys were really putting in some effort.
Fuck, dude. We were in the Sun newspaper.
Really?
Yeah, and we're on the, like, whatever local section, like, holding the flag. Like, the patriotic cousins going around.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, and, like,
That's badass.
Yeah. So, right after that, like, we kind of got burnt out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, like the easy, I guess you'd say easy, we hustled. That money stopped. Yeah. And we're like, oh, we need to make money. And we're like, oh, I bet you I can get a job before you. You know, and we were just like that with everything. The gym, fucking mountain biking, no matter what we did, we're the same fucking person, more or less.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I can get a job before you, dude. And I was like, I'll have one today. And he's like, all right, let's go. And we both left. He went to the Improv Comedy Club, and I went to Gotham Nightclub. You remember that place?
I know the name.
San Bernardino. It was down off of like...
I know the name. I
don't
know if I've ever seen it, though.
So I went there.
Was it all black?
No. So they had like 99 one night. They had a X1039 would be there one night. And so it was so big, there could be like...
Iconic stuff there.
Dude, yeah. Like Soulfly played there. Fucking not System of a Down. One of the punk bands, dude. Suicidal Tendencies. Like, you know, all these like on their way up, on their way down. And then there'd be hip hop people too. So I knock on the door and the guy's like, hey, come back. I was like, I need a fucking job, dude. Like, you know, whatever. And he just throws his shirt at me and he's like, all right, get out there, get to work. He was like, we'll do paperwork later, you know? And we come back and I had a job before him. He got one the second night, they called him.
What did he actually hire you to do? What was that? He threw your shirt and saying like,
oh, well, you're a bouncer, right? Or a groomer, we called him. So you start in the fucking shittiest parking lot in the back.
Oh, okay.
And so now you got all the fucking people out there drinking and fucking smoking. And it's like, it's the danger zone, right? Like, because you're way back. This place is a huge parking lot. So like, again, the sales skills kind of come through because what the fuck am I going to do with like these four? Right.
Yeah. You were 18.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah. 21, I guess. But yeah, I'm like, fuck, dude, they're all drinking and partying. My boss says that does not happen. Did you fucking stop it? Well, like, hey, bro, I'm going to be a dick. Or like, hey, dude, we're not supposed to do that. Can you just pound those real quick? And then, and now when everybody's fucked up, these big motherfuckers got your back. Yeah. And like now you use some sales skills and you got like a little, you know. Right. And they don't have to write any paperwork either, right? Like we got to go fill out paperwork. But if they do something, oh, this dude fucking punched him and left. Right. You know? Right. So he went to it's a long story, like I said. He went to the Improv, got hired to be a server, and he's watching these comics. He's like, I could fucking do this. Oh, shit. And he does it. And he was like, I don't know, it was like kind of like a quick flash in the pan, but he got on the Last Comic Standing. Didn't really have that many jokes. It was kind of like rough, you know?
Just crash.
Yeah, just crashed. And then, you know, like I did it once then, and then after that, like years went by, you know? I was like, oh, it'd be something kind of cool to do. And honestly, like, my parents passed away, but when my mom died, I was like, dude, I'm not going to fucking, kind of like you said, now I have to do this. It's something I want to do. I was like, I'm not going to just fucking live and die.
Yeah.
Dude. Actually,
if
like,
you've got it, that seed in your brain, you have
it's there for a reason, right?
And it won't go away.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, not that she just lived and died or anything, but just like knowing that life is precious and short. And like you saw the fucking end to like the closest person to you. Right. And I was like, I got to do it, you know? Yep. So I went and saw this guy, dude, and fucking he's like, yeah, do this, and this, go to open mics, and got started. And
when was that?
That was like 5 years ago. I kind of started that at the same time as the Aircast. And the Aircast was like probably, you know, a year later, 6 months later, to kind of just like have something else to promote on YouTube. Right. You know what I mean? And it kind of has like that unique, like kind of like twist, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's definitely like, I don't like hustle in comedy or the Aircast, I guess you would say. Yeah. But it's paid off because you're the only, like, oh yeah, like you throw in a joke about flying and oh, he's a pilot. That's cool. Like you're the only one. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yep. So except for Bill Burr, who I really want to have on my Aircast, Bill Burr, because he's a helicopter pilot. Oh, he's funny as fuck, dude. Oh yeah. He's really fucking funny. Yeah.
Where's he from?
L.A.
L.A.
Yeah.
And he's a comedian too?
Yeah, he's a stand-up comic. Yeah,
he's funny I think I know dude. That name.
Yeah, he's like super.
But he's also a helicopter pilot.
Yeah, he's a helicopter pilot. I saw on, I guess, YouTube. So it works out. So I know he's not going to be like nervous at general aviation. So I was like, oh, I have a good shot of him, and he's one of my favorite comics. Dude. And like he talks kind of shit. Like I like to talk shit. Like he just like kind of capping on people.
Have you hit him up already?
I haven't, but I have a plan to.
Dude, I've been bold.
Really?
I've been hitting people that are beyond my means, and I just hit them up on Instagram, and I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know that I haven't hit them up, because I have hit up some people just like out of the fucking swing for the fences. Yeah. But one of his openers, like this guy, I guess they were super good friends and used to open for him. I plan on hiring for one of my comedy shows.
Okay.
And so I'm going to like talk to him then and be like, hey, just, you know,
yeah,
if you want to, if Bill would be interested, or since we're both into aviation, that's super rare. And there's like, you don't get into aviation by just thinking like, oh, I kind of want to do it. You love it. So to share that with somebody else would be rad. And
for sure. Oh yeah. You guys have had plenty to talk about.
Yeah. Or plus, even like, let me jump in the helicopter with you, dude. And let's just do fucking 2 laps. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh yeah. What's cool too is what's crazy is you start doing this kind of shit. And even me with like the young bucks that I work with, like I'm on a level higher than them, right?
For sure.
Obviously. And I love helping people out.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
and you know what I mean? Even if I'm not at that level, if I have some sort of advice, I love giving it. And I think that most people financially or whatever level they're on higher than you, they want to help you.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
Even if they're not gazillionaires, but they have a platform, they're known.
Yeah, airplanes are going over. It's exciting.
Yeah, I know. You're like Jimmy Pardue, dude.
Yeah.
Jimmy Pardue, because I think he used to fly too.
He did, yeah.
But whenever there's a plane, he's like, oh, Dave, what? Oh, you see? He will see something, and he'll be like, you see that? And I'm like, bro, I don't fucking see any. But he's like, that's a hang glider.
He'll know, huh?
Because there's people jumping off the San Bernardino Mountains, hang gliding, and we're at Glen Helen.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy's talking to you, and he's looking out, and he's like, do you see that hang glider?
Yeah. What sucks about that is like, great, like they're always hang gliding, fucking whatever the parakiting shit is. But there's no, they don't have any transponders. You know, there's no way to know that they're there. So you're just looking for, you'll be flying over that route like that airplane.
Really?
It's not going that correct direction. Yeah, you can cross that mountain range right there.
You can just clip one of these dudes.
Yeah, because like in the little valley, you can cross it.
That is the sketchiest thing you can possibly do.
You can cross that at 5,500 and they're just taking off. So you got like 500 feet clearance.
That is probably
over the tip of the mountain.
Sketchiest, like you couldn't pay me. I love sketchy shit, dude, just to feel alive. But hang gliding, I knew this guy that used to come out and service our air conditioners at work, and he was like started talking about hang gliding somehow. And he was like, yeah, dude, I taught myself, and he worked for Steve Herrera.
I'm not laughing at him because he's alive. But.
Yeah, dude. And I asked Steve Herrera. Do you know who Steve Herrera is?
I don't think so.
April Air. Steve's like, yeah, dude, this guy, he just started on the Marianas one day, dude. He got a hang glider at a garage sale or something, and then he started at like low levels. Well, he tells me one day, he's like, dude, you catch these drafts. He flew all the way to Vegas.
Yeah.
On a fucking hang glider.
Yeah. So there's a dude.
Like, what?
Yeah, there's a dude I was talking to. I
gotta check that camera. Keep going.
Yeah, he owns that Greg's Carpet Cleaning.
Yeah.
And he was way into it.
Does he live in Sweet Valley Lake?
He did forever, and I think he moved to Utah or something like that.
Is this thing got light on too?
Yeah, it's green.
Okay, yours is good too.
Yeah, I checked mine.
I just like to make sure.
Yeah, no, it's smart.
What's up with that guy though?
Oh, so he was into hang gliding too.
Okay.
And he found out I was a pilot, and he's into RC planes, and like, he's like, yeah, dude, I got this big ass carbon fiber glider with like, I don't know, 12 or 18 foot wingspan, and he's like, yeah, I went from like here to like Vegas or something. I'm like, okay, like,
crazy.
And it's real, dude. Like,
That's nuts,
I'm thinking he's full of shit, but
yeah. You ever see that? Did you ever see that? I don't know. It's like a short or something on Instagram where this couple is hang gliding and there's like a cat.
No.
There's a cat just right there, like. All of a sudden, they just look up and they're like, "Oh my god!"
No! Oh, I think I have seen that. It like creeped out of the.
Yeah, it was just sitting there.
Yeah.
Like,
oh shit! Fucking yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, I would like to at least have a motor.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, what if a dust devil just
flips you and shit?
Got you all whacked out.
But yeah, that was. What were we talking about before?
I don't know. We both have ADHD, and
bouncing on topics.
We took a right.
Yeah, we did comedy, glider.
I think the comedy thing. I think that might have got us into that. But
yeah. Oh, maybe I said I started the Aircast to supplement that.
Yeah. We started talking about Bill Burr or whatever.
Oh yeah, Bill Burr.
And then people that want to help you out. But yeah, I think that a lot of people do want to help out. So like that's why I'm full sending it with certain like celebrity type people. I'm just like, because if I was him, I would be like, yeah, I want to help this new dude out. I want to help anybody out.
Yeah.
To thrive.
Yeah.
You know what makes me mad is when people say that and they don't. There's people that there's a local guy, and I'm trying not to say his name right now. He has an Instagram, and that he pushes. I'll just say he's in the real estate world, and he always says, "I'm here to help," and he just does all this stuff to flex. He's all about his content.
Okay.
And dude, I've been super vulnerable for the last couple of years. I've been just I'm not caring, and I've been reaching out. I've been doing things that like people won't do, right?
Yeah.
Like and reaching out to people and saying, hey, will you teach me how to do this? If I don't know, I'm not going to not ask.
Correct. Yeah.
And I asked this guy, dude, like I know he's doing something that I want to learn about. And he ghosted me, dude. Like he not only talked to me like I was scum, like in his comment back to me. And I'm just like, dude, you're nobody. I understand that I'm asking you for something, but you're nobody more than me. I'm just trying to get into a new career path. You know?
Yeah.
So
I think the same, dude. I think
it's just like, dude, I would never, like if I knew, but he acts like, he always says on Instagram, because I followed him for a little while, he's like, I'm here to help. If there's anything I can do to help, and he always pushes like he's this giver. And it's like, I tried to come to you for help, dude. You're a POS.
Yeah, I got you.
But I don't know. Some people are just.
This will be funny, dude, because like I'm gonna respond because we're not gonna say their name, and I don't know who it is. You didn't tell me, but I can think of a couple people.
And
it's just gonna linger
right now, but I'm not gonna do it.
Just let it linger, and everybody's gonna wonder, well, fuck, is it me you're talking about?
I know the people are gonna hit me up.
Yeah,
they know who he is too.
Really, I bet.
Oh, for sure.
That's hilarious, man. Oh, fucking well, dude. Fuck him.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yep, that's gonna be, even though you're portraying to be this person.
Yeah.
Karma will get you.
I don't think I'm better than anybody at all, but I also understand too, like from my aspect, if I can, again, going back to staying consistent, keep making videos, maybe not at 100 episode, they might, but at 200, they might be like, this guy's shown some dedication. You know what I mean? He stuck with it. Yeah. Because how many people started a YouTube today and was like, oh, fucking, I'm going to get Trump. Or like, oh, it didn't work out. Yeah.
Right.
And what's cool too, like, same with you. I've seen the people you've had; they're all legit, dude. I've had all legit fucking people on my Aircast.
Right. Yep.
And it's just like, fuck, dude. I wish if there was more exposure, like they would have a wider audience, which they already have bigger audiences than me. All of them. Yeah. Every single fucking one of them, dude. Yep. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, I want like pay attention because this chick's cool or this dude's rad. You know what I mean?
Yep. I think what does it, Justin, is that to double that exposure is going to double your effort.
Yeah,
because the algorithms that are tied into YouTube is insane. Like there's built-in algorithms that push your content, and if you're not consistently releasing videos on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or whatever, or at least every Monday, you just keep falling. Yeah. You just keep falling down.
You do,
So it's a lot is about consistency, and I've actually.
Have you ever noticed too? Like I'll get on it and I'll push for like a week or 2 weeks, and it's like, now you're in the fucking 4,000s versus the hundreds or whatever, you know what I mean, on views or
what's the most views you've had on anything? Is there certain...
so
I just scrolled your page the other day because I was telling somebody about it, but I noticed you've got shorts. You've been doing shorts too. And
I've been trying to do a little bit of shorts. I hired somebody. I was like, oh, this kid... I coach him in tennis, and he does like video editing stuff, so I hired him, but like it didn't get the views that I've done. Actually, when my son posts shit for some reason, it's like we landed in Vegas, and like I was like, hey, kickflip in front of the airplane, and because he hashtagged VM whatever or some viral, and like, oh yeah, it made it do that.
These kids know, dude. I've been listening to the kids that I work with. That's why I've been doing super corny shit, but it's what works. Like I didn't even know about a thumbnail until 2 weeks ago, dude.
Yeah.
And I learned about a thumbnail, and I learned about AI on Instagram, and
I need all that, dude.
I learned how important a thumbnail and a title and a description. Dude, I'm so.
Oh, there we go.
I'm at the bottom level, dude. And so if anybody has anything to say, it's like I don't care, because I've got a lot to learn.
Well, if they've done it, they don't have anything to say because they know what type of fucking work it is.
And the thing is, dude, is there's the people that are actually doing it. It's still like the people that actually are creating the content and putting themselves out there is so fractional to the general population, right?
Like, for sure. Yeah,
like
no doubt.
I always thought to myself for a long time, like, oh, we don't need another genre or guy doing what I'm about to do, right? There's already a million of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a million of them. They can have a million one because there's a gazillion freaking people on this planet and they consume a lot of shit.
A lot of shit, dude. And just because like somebody turns on and is like, oh, this guy's got a cool fucking plaid shirt. I have that kind of shirt. Oh, he looks like he works. I do labor. You know what I mean? Like, this is fucking rad. I like this guy. I respect his opinion more. It could be anything.
Yeah.
You know, it could be fucking any.
Yeah, you never know.
Any reason. Oh, dude, fucking I'm bald too and this guy's bald. That's sick. I have no hair.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but
well, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like any,
No, some people actually like the bald. You know, there's some women that love bald men.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
I mean, some of the raddest people are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like
can't think of anybody else but us for sure.
The dopest motherfuckers are bald.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We're taking it back.
Yeah.
I would shave my head anyways.
You know, I ain't got time for hair.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time. That's an extra cost of shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah.
Right.
We're on the fast track to success.
Yeah, dude. You got to cut, streamline everything. I was gonna fucking say something, man, that we were talking about. I already forgot. But yeah, man, the fasting thing, dude.
Oh yeah.
Every so often, like I already broke my fast with one cookie because I probably burnt 2,000 calories today and I haven't eaten
running
yet.
Around.
But there's something about it, man. I just wish I could have an IV to get my calories. Like, because I don't care to take time to eat.
Yeah.
I don't care to make food. It takes time. Honestly, I don't like any of the food choices that we have unless I had my own personal garden. If I was a gazillionaire, before I bought a Lamborghini, I would have a garden.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Honestly,
I would.
There's certain things in life that I want that is just most people would go on a vacation to Europe, and I'd be like, check out my fucking drip system on my garden.
I love it.
You know what I mean? Because that's another reason why, like I say, I wish I could just have an IV because the food that we eat and everything, it's so hard to eat good.
It is hard to eat good. It's crazy, dude.
The only thing I really like to eat now is like, good meats and eggs.
Yeah.
That's I've gotten to be pretty what do you call that? I don't know, kind of caveman.
Yeah.
Caveman diet.
It makes sense though, dude. It really
does.
Yeah. Sense. That's I would rather fucking eat steak and everything rather than like sweets anyways. I didn't like steak, dude, until like the last couple of years. Oh no shit. I'd be that retard that went to Outback and ordered a cheeseburger. Oh, I got you. People that I used to work with when I'd go out of town on business and stuff. Yeah. Like they'd be like, "What, dude? This place, Roadhouse or whatever." Yeah. They'd be like, "This is get the steak." Yeah, it's on the company card. Yeah. Buy a steak. I'm like, dude, I want a cheeseburger. Yeah. Up until So it wasn't a red meat thing. It was just steak in general. It was just I just grew up. I think I grew up eating shitty steak. Oh yeah, I can see that. Mom. Oh. But my mom had 5 kids, so I understand. But I don't think I ate a ribeye or a filet mignon until I was an adult. Oh, dude, I didn't fucking know what they were, bro. And the Traeger, like when I used to get a steak, I used to buy a cheap steak and I'd cook it on a gas barbecue. Okay. And I didn't know how to do that. How to work it. I didn't know how to work it. I didn't barbecue enough. Yeah. And then I bought a Traeger and that thing is just bulletproof cooking. Do you have a Traeger? I have a Traeger, and it's dummy proof, bro. It's dummy proof. You get the best results, and it's just like it's amazing. So my steak game is like I'm like a chef, dude. So I'm doing the same shit. Yeah, I'm all about it, dude. We have steak Sundays. Oh, do you? We have steaks. We call them steak stoner Sundays. Okay. On Sundays we get stoned and eat steak. Eat steaks. Yeah, I love it. It just hits. Where are you getting your steaks? Well, mostly just Stater Brothers. Yeah. But it's good. Yeah, it's good. It is good. Yeah. We've been fucking with like Aldi a little bit and like it's kind of gone downhill and then there's like the more expensive ones which are better. I've been actually like lately, dude, I've been just, letting things get in my head a little bit about just even like the quality of steak at Stater Brothers, and I've been thinking about like ordering like, what is that, Butcher's something box like that. Or something like that where they They advertise that their steak has higher protein, less fat, less HMOs, whatever. U.S. wellness meats is decent for like I get liver there.
GMOs, not HMOs.
Oh yeah, GMOs.
That's medical plans, right?
HMOs? I thought it was a homeowners association.
Ah, that's
Homeowners.
HOA.
Oh.
Man, we're so smart. We don't even.
Our letters are all out of fucking whack, dude.
Universal.
When two geniuses get together, it's like it cross cancels.
It is. It's just nuts.
Rapid brain cells.
Yeah, we're just firing.
Fucking
Yeah. Anyways, we just can't remember what we were saying.
Yeah, I was just trying to get some free liver by saying U.S. Wellness Meats.
Yeah, there you go. Just
but it's solid, dude. It's super frozen when it gets to the house. You know what I mean? And like I'll chop it up and just eat it like vitamins.
That'd be legit, dude.
Yeah.
And then I won't have to drive to Stater Brothers 5 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
So spoiled.
It sucks. I'm spoiled too.
We're so privileged, dude. But yeah, imagine you just have your meat and it's sent to you.
Yeah, I love it.
Like, dude, that's and it's great, good meat.
Yeah, the good quality.
Yeah, that'd be.
So this is like I'm gonna drop that I went to Italy again. So we're in fucking I can't even remember the name of the town. And my homie is telling me about this steakhouse. You got to go. And I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? I can make pretty good steak, but I'll go check it out. I go there. The steaks are from Imperial Valley, California.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. Wow.
Yeah. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Fucking little glamis steaks, dude.
Yeah.
Rad.
Yeah.
And I wasn't thrilled with the place, but the steak was good. But like, if you say medium there or like, I said medium, and it's like still pretty rare.
How'd you know it was from?
It tells you on the menu. Yeah. So
it says it on the menu?
Yeah. So you walk into this place and say it's a hallway like this wall, but like on both sides. And it's just fucking meats hanging, dude. Yeah. Like big steaks, fucking racks of ribs.
What a trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the way from, you said California? Imperial
Valley by Brawley, dude.
Fuck, that's nuts,
dude. Salton Sea area-ish, you know?
In Italy.
Yeah.
That's nuts, dude.
The finest steaks. And I was like, I told him, you got to be fucking kidding me, dude.
That's crazy, dude.
I came to Italy to get a steak from SoCal.
Isn't it crazy? That just made me think, dude, of like, I'm not sure how, like, I'm not trying to get all political or anything, but just thinking about the tariffs, what's going on with the tariffs.
Yeah.
And like learning how much people are charging us and yet how much we're charging them.
Correct.
And yet we're just trying to be like tit for tat.
Right.
And everybody's losing their shit.
Yeah.
But it's just been, I've been learning shit that has just been mind-boggling. It's just the things that go on in this country and the money that we've been wasting for so long.
And
is crazy.
The money we've been wasting, dude. Because like I understand there's taxes and you should pay or whatever the fuck to keep shit going, but like when taxes are going up and problems are getting worse, that's how the Democrats fuck themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, like all of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, wait a second. There's billions of dollars, whatever much fucking mismanaged. You'd rather just charge us more to fucking fight homelessness because it makes more money to fight homelessness than stop homelessness.
Yeah.
That bullshit's fucking old, dude.
And this is why I like, and I'm not this, I mean, I do love Donald Trump, but I feel like there's some people that love Donald Trump so much, they can't even accept when he does something wrong.
Oh, fuck that.
Like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I can admit when Donald Trump, like that Zelensky thing kind of pissed me off. Did you see that?
I saw them like fucking arguing, but I don't get that.
Yeah, whatever. They shouldn't have had that on air.
Correct.
That's where they fucked up. They could have done that all day long.
I think they wanted it.
But that was a flex in front of the cameras, and then
it was too much.
JD stepped in, and then some other Yahoo in the back started piping in. And it was like, okay, you guys are all, a bunch of pussies trying to look big.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But
keep it real, keep it to the point.
Yeah, but Donald Trump, he's a businessman though, and this is why you can't trust anybody anymore. Especially politicians running the country, especially Joe Biden, who shits his pants every 5 minutes.
Correct. Yeah.
But Donald Trump is a business. Elon Musk. These guys are the highest level businessmen in the world. Yeah. And they are crushing it, and the Dems are hating it.
They're fucking hating it, dude.
They're hating it. It's
like,
fucking. Actually, that's my amusement nowadays.
Just like going on your friends' pages and seeing the stupid shit they say.
Just watching when Donald Trump, like, we gave that speech the other night, kind of like a State of the Union, whatever they called that. And he's like, you guys, when he calls them out.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't think it's good, but it's making me laugh. Yeah. It's entertaining. But if anything, it's going to make them hate him more and fight back more.
That's a good point. Yeah.
There's things that he does that's very amusing, but I think that's where I'm like, Trump, bring it in.
Yeah, you got to shut the fuck up sometimes.
Just that is not rubbing someone's face in the fucking ground never works.
Yeah, correct.
You have to to cure problems, it's always love, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You don't want to belittle people, but he's belittling them, which, like I said, it's,
well, I get it.
Funny and it's
and he's been fucked with, so he's like, fuck you guys, and unloading, but you can't. And then to shit on Elon Musk, dude, I'm like, we're shitting on like the smartest person in the world. Oh, you fucking government. I was like, he's pulling bullshit with, Doge, but he fucking outsmarted NASA. You outclassed NASA as a dude. Like, you're a dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, I figured out how to bring the rockets back. We're saving tons of money. Oh, now NASA's doing contracts with me. Oh, they have fucking clearance. It's like, he's done better than the government already on his own. Shut the fuck up and let him work, dude.
You know what's crazy too is for not being politicians, sometimes when I watch even Ramaswamy, because these guys are entrepreneurs. Whenever I watch them talk, I realize how they have such a vast knowledge of economics, and you only get that from being an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
they're not politicians, but they know meat and potatoes.
Correct.
They know, but they still know details as well.
Yeah.
And on a business level, I think they have the advantage over just a full politician is a full politician.
Correct.
They're corrupt. They're dirty, slimy.
They're slimy little fucks. Yeah.
And then you get the businessman that knows politics, knows economics, knows global economics.
Yeah.
They're just well grounded, and
and they know how each affects the other.
We have the gnarliest powerhouse going on right now, and if you look at the whole cabinet, dude, I don't know how you.
Well, and just the shit they found, like the millions of dollars in misspending for nothing.
Oh.
Like, how are you
transgender parties in Europe? Like all these weird shit.
How the fuck did that happen?
I don't know, dude. I don't know how. I understand Democrats being Democrats because I was mostly Democratic like 10 years ago. But things have changed. Now, really, the Republican is the Democrat.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I hear that a lot.
Yeah. They stand for the working people. They stand,
Yeah.
And so much has changed. It's just crazy. But I just don't. The Dems have just gone so far left. It's just how did we get? It's
like, are you just pushing it just to push to say random shit?
Well, I think most people. I think society has gotten so fat and out of shape and pulled away from reality. We're so
spoiled,
brainwashed with what Peacock and Netflix is feeding us. And we're overworked and underpaid, and then we're not parenting enough. And so little Johnny gets fat, he gets tits, and then he's like, fuck, I don't have any Instagram followers, so since I'm fat and I got tits, I might as well do my hair pink and join this LGBTQ club.
You're looking for a place to fit in.
Acceptance and friends like that, and adults in the government and Target supporting you,
backing you,
right? There's this huge. You can go from being this fat, loppy, gelatin fucking kid with titties, and
to demanding respect,
demanding respect, wearing a mask. You see what I'm saying?
Up there with that Day Them energy. Did you see that video?
It's a social club.
It is.
And you could see how it happened.
For sure.
You could see how it happened, but it's just they've detached from. They've detached so far from reality.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Well, and the fucking requests, like, just their silly shit, dude. Silly shit.
I get how, like, I just explained that, right? Like how we evolved to be fat.
Yeah, I hate that too,
LGBTQ,
dude.
Right?
Nothing pisses me off more. So I'm a PE teacher than a fucking fat kid, because they just don't know, dude.
Yeah.
And I understand, like, some people are gonna be different sizes, but like, make an effort, dude. Make an effort to take care of yourself.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. I mean, these kids are screwed.
Yeah. Well, think about fitness, dude, or even how, like, Joe Rogan was just saying, like, wow, it's weird that these guys, the more they get into jiu-jitsu, the more, like, libertarian they become, the more, like, from left, like Zuckerberg or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the same shit, dude. Like, if you're in a gym or you're doing CrossFit or whatever every day and you're working, you're going to get results, but it also has that like self-gratification, not self-gratification,
Yep.
I'm not sure if I'm using that right, but you feel good about yourself. The self-esteem,
it's a
like
thriving, I can do this. You just mentally and physically extract yourself out of this oppressed pizza eating.
You can burpee
Netflix
your way
watching,
out of depression.
Right? You just start to you just gravitate to a different group, different social construct. You know what I mean?
Because you probably even know, and I know for me for sure, dude. If I don't go to the gym, it's not even physical. It's like the mental, like it just like fucking mellows you out, and like everything's cool. So imagine if you don't do that for years,
or you've never done it. Your parents have never done it. All you guys know is like order Grubhub. And
that'll make me feel better.
And throw down on another video game.
I'll get a soda and fries because you don't feel good. I remember like my kid Gage. He was like 11. And he was like just having a shit day, and I was like, put your fucking shoes on, we're gonna go run. And we ran I think it was a mile, 2 miles total maybe. And he had a hard time, and he was kind of like, he was so fucking pissed, dude, and like kind of like throwing a little bit of a fit. And by the time we got home, and like he caught his breath, he was like, I feel so much better.
You're mentally like,
and I was like, that's a free tool for life, dude.
It is,
you
dude.
can use that any fucking time you want.
Dude, I've been just recently feeling a little just slightly unsatisfied, right? Just like I haven't been working hard enough, right?
Okay.
Because in February, I worked the whole month. I've been working 5 to 7 12s.
Damn, dude.
But I'm at work as an employee, just clocked in, right? And that doesn't satisfy me. Right. So that's, even though I'm working 12 hours a fucking day every day, I'm still feel like I'm not working.
Because you're not for yourself.
I'm an entrepreneur. I like to think and do and all. This is an entrepreneurial thing.
Like you said, if it's in that mind.
Floors. I like to like sink or swim is my environment. So like literally I just off the cuff, a couple weekends, they gave me the weekends off. I'm not sure. Recently I posted something about that. Like, this is my 3rd weekend in a row I have off. And like out of 3 years, like I don't think I had 3 weekends in a row like that. And because I've hustled so hard in 3 years, I was like, dude, right now my mode is to kind of have a little bit of a chill year. Right? Because I think I can give myself that.
Ease up a bit,
I did 3 years fucking hard, bro. Like harder than I could have ever imagined.
Right.
And I'm just like wanting to take a little fucking break. I forgot where I was going with that whole thing. But,
with like how you're like kind of like the working out satisfactory and the business idea. And
So like recently I was just like,
that cookie fucked up your keto thinking.
Yeah, I know, dude. I'm starting to just like, I'm really wanting some food. But yeah, I've been feeling a little unsatisfied, right? Going back to the, having to put in some work. And I took those 3 weekends off and I just enjoyed myself. It's nice. It was like a cleanse. But even just knowing like today, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make something happen with Harper today. I'm gonna put in some work, and I got some editing. And I like to, when I have downtime, I like to do my editing.
Right.
I
No,
like
for sure.
To do quote jobs. I just like to knowing that I'm working on something. And even when I was doing those 5 to 7 12s, going back to like the gym, like I was going to the gym because I had to be at work at 6 and I'd drive out to Atlanta. I would show up at the gym at 5 and work out till 5:30. And so usually we're not even into the WOD yet.
Right.
But I did it every day just to stay on program.
I like it.
To stay on program.
You're still driving there. The gym, you're still waking up.
Just, stretch. Hang out, talk a little bit. Maybe get in some lifts. Bone out. But I was just staying on program, and that helped me feel good. But putting in work, I think, is the most underestimated endorphins and dopamines that you can get.
It is.
You put in a little bit of work, and everybody feels so good.
And it starts to snowball.
So
it snowballs.
And you can't. And that's the thing is that's why I'm afraid. Like when I had those 3 weekends off, I'm like, I don't want this to become a habit. Because I like the new me. The new me is fucking making shit happen.
I go through those fucking phases up and down all the time.
Yeah.
I get it, dude. I fucking get it, man. Sometimes you're like,
I'm gonna
fuck
too.
this. But if you want to fucking film at some point or just do something, dude, because that's the thing. I don't feel like I have enough friends that like film or want to like. So even if it's like, let's go work out and film it, or fucking let's I don't even fucking know. Something, dude.
Just do something creative
fucking,
off the wall.
Something, dude. Film the process on the, the res floors or just whatever,
Right.
Yeah, because just staying in that habit of filming, kind of going back to that point, like
right, and staying in the filming and editing, and because even you can lose your edit skills.
Yeah, like I hate talking to a phone or a camera. Like it feels so awkward for me. But like you can set that up, and I've done this, and see how long you can talk, and don't be weird. Just like and it's a practice.
I've done it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So it's a practice, right? Yep. Like you don't have any intent to post it.
Yep.
You watch yourself. What do you think? Why the fuck do I do this all the time? You didn't know that,
I've done it, and I actually want to improve on that. I'm going to do it some more because I want to do a lot of solo things.
Okay.
Just solo, short, 5-10 minute motivational kind of things.
Yeah, I like it.
But I need to work on my skills talking solo. I feel weird.
Yeah.
I dead space or dead time being only a second.
And you feel like you rush.
I keep talking and saying stupid shit instead of like breathe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have the pause or take the beat.
And that's why when I did my Bitcoin one, I did 3 fucking versions of Bitcoin by myself, but I didn't like them. So I had one day I was like, I need to post something. I was like, babe, come in the garage with me. You're on set today, dude.
Yeah.
And
cool.
Here's the questions.
Yeah.
And get me
I saw
going.
That. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I'm still doing great. I'm still working on a lot of things. Like, I have brain farts and I had concussions.
Yeah.
So
a little better each time is all you need.
I don't think that's ever going to go away. I've got a lot in my brain. I just glitch.
Yeah. I'm the same way.
I'm somewhat retarded, but smart. It's weird.
Dude, I have a problem. I probably just did it right there if you were to look at the footage. So when I have to edit in the plane, like all that shit, it makes me realize the second somebody is done saying their sentence, I respawn.
Yeah. See, that's kind of like a social anxiety where like...
It is, yeah, for sure.
And I do the same thing, dude. I sometimes don't let... I'm probably doing it fucking right now, and I'll watch it and I'll realize I'm doing it. But
we'll get better next time.
Sometimes I realize I don't like any quiet. And instead of like me pondering and asking you another question, I'll just start.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
But you watch these people that do their shit for a living.
Yeah. You know who I think is cool? And I just happened to see this kid. You've probably seen him, Brett Metcalf. Have you seen that dude? He's probably like a teenager, but he like fucking rips on a mountain bike. But he started making these YouTube videos. He has a hardcore, I don't know if it's hardcore, but he has a stutter. And I think he kind of started making those to like just fucking deal with it. Yeah. Because I always see him at like, dude, I want to say like fucking, maybe he's done backflips or some shit, but he's just like a little bro, like a little dude, doing cool shit. And it's like, he's making these videos and it's like, oh, they're fucking pretty solid, man. Good for you for, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I think that's his name. It's definitely a Metcalf because I wondered if he was related to like one of the moto.
Yeah, when you said that, I was thinking about Brett Metcalf.
So maybe his name's not Brett Metcalf. Maybe it's something else.
Like you do what I do. I mix names together.
Yeah, I just say whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you this story, dude. I literally, when I first met my buddy Andy, right? Andy and I, I didn't really know his last name. Okay. And he had married my cousin, right? And he works at Chaparral. Okay. He's a sales manager down at Chaparral. And like, after the first time I hung out with him and he was like, yeah, dude, next bike you buy, come to me and I'll give you a deal. So I literally call him down at Chaparral. I don't think I had his phone number yet, right?
Okay.
And I call Chaparral's whatever number. And they're like, I was like, yeah, can I get Andy in sales? They're like, Andy who? We have a couple Andys. Yeah. And I'm like, what's his last name? And I go, and I'm just like, Cohen? Andy Cohen? And my wife just drops on the ground laughing. I'm like, what? I think his last name's Cohen. Yeah. Do you know who it is?
No.
Do you know who Andy Cohen is?
No.
He's like the guy, he's on TV. He's the,
Are they producers?
Housewives.
Okay.
He's the producer guy. He's the gay guy that's got the little flashcards and they're like doing their reunion of the Housewives.
I would recognize him and I kind of get the name. Yeah,
he's a big time,
Coen Brothers,
Entertainment Tonight or whatever fucking guy. He's a big, but because that's the only last name
one you could think of
Andy.
Yeah,
I pulled that out. And my wife was dying. I got the phone and she's like, Andy Cohen. Do you know who Andy Cohen is? And then she told me, and I just like lost it. I was just like, I've done that numerous times. I just mix and match a name.
Yeah, I don't know
because I'm fried, dude. I just do shit like that.
I honestly, unless I like when I go to work, there's a bunch, all the kids, and then they have like paraprofessionals or aides, and I don't know anybody's fucking name, dude.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
And then now there's this one girl, she's going to school to do what I'm going to do, so she's been like shadowing me every now and then, and her first name is like very difficult. I couldn't even like ITZ, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I've been trying to like, oh, how do I say that again? And like, so I'm like, hey, what's up? Every time I see her, like, let's go.
Yeah.
And like I take her and I was like, okay, you're going to teach this class. He's like, what do you want him to call you? Hoping she would say it. She's like, just like Mrs. M is fine. I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, come on. Throw me a bone here.
Dude, I even to this day, there's people at the gym that I still don't call them by their first name because I'm so gun shy.
Okay.
Because every once in a while I'll be like, start calling people their name. You can't call everybody dude. And hey, like you got to start calling people by their first name. And like literally, I did it a week ago. I was like, okay, that's Michelle. That's Michelle. Yeah. And I literally called her Megan. No. I was like, God damn it, dude! I'm not fucking saying anybody's name again, dude.
Yeah.
I can't.
You fuck it up.
I fuck it up. I just.
I was riding with my homie, and he was taking him and his chick were going out, and we were going to a comedy show. I was going to do a set, and like I'm just like, I had a drink before I left the house, so I'm just like buzzing, and I'm like chopping it up with my boy, and I was like, oh, there's new girls in the front, dude. Like I don't want her to feel left out, you know what I mean? Like I think about it, and I was like. So, hey, da-da-da, and like I called her his fucking ex's name.
Oh, fuck, no way. Yeah. That's a good way to fuck it up,
dude. Out of trying to be polite, bro. And I was like, no good deed goes unpunished. You're trying to just
be polite, and you fucked it all up. Yep, that's something I would do, dude. I would totally fuck something up like that. We'll just go a little longer, dude, because it's freezing balls out here, dude. Jesus Christ.
It's like a cold plunge.
Before you got here, the sun was out.
That cloud fucked us, man.
And it was like, okay, it's warmer out here, but I'm telling you, the wind's what's making us cold right now.
Yeah.
But in that shop, I want to get a wood-burning stove.
In there?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
I'm going to get a wood-burning stove in there. I have an electric fireplace in there.
Oh, that's cool.
It just doesn't cut it.
It's not the same.
No, and when I had Jet, the real estate mogul, when I had her in there, I had the fireplace going and I got the space heater out of my wife's bathroom. I kept flipping the breaker because she's high profile, dude. She showed up in a black Escalade and everything.
Oh, it's sick.
I couldn't fucking believe it. I was even thinking that, like, if she shows up in a black Escalade, I'm going to die.
Fucking right.
So I'm flipping a breaker, trying to get a hot in there, right? Fireplace, space heater. So I got a cord running all the way around the other house to another circuit. But I'm like, you know what? If I just got like a cool wood-burning stove, that'd be fun and it'd be cool.
What's cool is you could have the door open like that and way warm enough, dude. Yeah, those things rip.
Partition. Well, you saw it. Yeah. It's partitioned, so I know it definitely would get warm in there, dude. So it would be nice to have. Sometimes I think about converting that into like a little living space for my girls or something if they're going to hang out for a long time.
Yeah. Are they still here?
Yeah, one of them. One of them's in Utah.
Oh, nice.
But you never know when those little boomerangs are going to fly back at you. You know what I mean?
That's so funny, dude.
Those little tadpoles.
It's so fucking funny.
You just never know, dude. Honestly, that's why I love that garage. Is I'm like, man, if they're going to get tied up someday and I don't want them at my house.
Oh, here comes a jet into fucking Apple.
I'll build a mini apartment in there. Dude, there's sometimes you wouldn't believe it. There's owls. I have a lot of owls out here, dude.
Really?
And they land in these trees. But dude, I can't call them what I usually call them, but the crows.
Okay.
The crows come and they gang up on them, bro.
On the owls, really?
On the owls.
Those crows are fucking vicious, bro.
Dude, they'll straight dive bomb on them.
I'm not being rude. I'm trying to see what plane this is real quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're just like fucking Pardue.
FlexJet from.
Oh, you got that app that tells you what it is?
Yeah. Santa Ana to Apple. I wonder where they're going, dude. Anyways.
So is there anything else you want to talk about, dude? Like, I mean, we got your
just a little
you're
bit of comedy.
Comedian. You got Niner. Let's plug your thing.
Oh, the Niner Whiskey Aircast.
Niner Whiskey. That's the YouTube channel.
Yeah. So it's just the tail number from the plane, like 23. Yeah.
Okay.
Niner Whiskey. So I just Niner. So
and
it's like the call sign.
Is that your Instagram handle too?
I believe so. Yeah.
Cool, man.
If you type in Niner.
And then check Justin out on. Actually, you can. Well, you don't really have anything you can check out for your comedian stuff, but you can go to local shows, right?
You can go to local shows, and then I post. Fuck, if you scroll, you'll find a set or two on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have like 5 or 10 minutes on there.
Dude, I don't know how you do that. That's just big balls shit.
I felt
I'm so socially, like I get nervous just doing this.
Well, that's one reason I did it, bro, just to combat all that. Because I know I can do it once I like fight it. But it's weird because like people are like, "Oh, sing karaoke," and I'm like, I don't want to do that, dude. I suck. No, everybody sucks. I know, but I don't.
Yeah.
That's not what I.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or like they're like, oh, you're a comedian, and you're like, yeah, take a picture, like do something funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not really what I do, but I guess I need to.
Yeah.
What am I? Stick my tongue out? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. That's when somebody tells you to be funny or do something like that. That's
you ruined it. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Done. You just fucked up every chance of you doing something cool.
Yeah. And so that's the first thing before, like people always once they're like, oh, you're a comedian, like, oh, tell me a joke, say something funny.
No, that's terrible.
Yeah, I want to be like, well, I feel like I've been making you laugh. The last 10 minutes, you know? Oh, that's true. You know what I mean?
If you don't have it in your brain to withhold yourself from asking a comedian to do that, then
it's not, you're dumb, dude. That's not how it fucking works, bro.
That's like somebody that's like walking up to somebody that just lost somebody and be like, how are you doing?
Yeah.
You know,
you don't need to
are you guys
ask.
okay? No.
Yeah. Love you, bro. Like, love you.
All you can do is hug them and give them love.
Yeah.
When people ask people,
talk to me about your fucking emotions and sadness.
Yeah, like come on, dude. Some people just don't get it. And they're grown-ass adults, 50, 60 years old, and they're asking, how you doing? Are you guys doing okay? No, don't ask me that. Just give me a hug and hang out, dude.
Yeah, that's the best way to go. Hug and hang.
Is your tennis, dude, are you like literally, I was going to ask you this too, dude. I want to plug this one last thing, dude. Your tennis thing, dude. Are you for hire for like tennis lessons and shit like that?
I mean, I
just wanted to help you. However,
I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I am, but I don't really want to do any.
Okay, cool.
I work with a couple of
mofo. And
thanks.
You can throw down
I
tennis.
do coach tennis. If somebody wants lessons, and you can hit me up on Instagram for sure. Yeah, there's a few kids I work with, and I coached college for 16 years, college tennis. Yeah, and fucking played since I was like 9. So that's what I love to do. But I also I'm out of the sun, when I was doing the college, like it's an extra 14 hours a week in the sun. Right. And now I've had a chunk of my lip ripped off because of 100%. Cancer and shit like that. And it's I'm cool out of the sun. Right. Because I fucking play in the sun, work in the sun. Yep. Yep. I try to minimize that shit too, dude. I got roached, dude. I'm roached. I was in fucking Lake Havasu. Oh. Too much as a kid, and now I'm just getting cancer cut out of me. It's not stupid. Fucking fun, dude. It's just cancer runs in my family, so I'm not interested. Me too. Fuck it. All right, bro. Well, thanks for coming, hanging out with me, and having a chat, dude. I think this is going to turn out pretty good. Yeah, dude. I think it's sick, man. Yeah, I'm going to go eat some eggs and some potatoes.